Okay, everyone, this is the Gothic Chess King again, your invisible monorail conductor. And some of you pointed out that the last video I produced showing how the train and people get seated on the train was kind of long, so I will just do a quicker one this time instead of 20 minutes. This shouldn't be too long. It's November the 3rd, 2018, and I'm going back and collecting all the people who have done their retweets. So here I am. I'm looking at Invisible Monorail number 38. I click anywhere on a text, the black text, which brings up this screen. Now, it says there's 61 retweets of this. And you notice it's in black now, and when I move my mouse over it, it's in blue. So I click on that. It's going to bring up this list, scrolling list of the people who have retweeted. Now, I've already been to this list a couple of times, and it keeps pushing off the earliest retweeters, and this is always the list of the most recent 25 retweeters. So I copy all this text in here, just selecting it all with my mouse. I paste it into this is just a blank notepad page, and then I copy it all again using Control A and Control C. I go back to my data worksheet. Now this was monorail number 38, so in my data worksheet I plug in the number 38. I hit Shift Tab to bounce me back, Control V, pastes everyone, Control F will fill down all these numbers 38 in column B, which means every name that gets captured in column A, James Garinger 1, you can see here, CC Win 53, every one of these names, these Twitter handles, will be assigned a valid retweet of monorail number 38. So I'm just going back a few cars because quite a few people missed some of the early monorails. So I'm just going back, and this is what I do every day. I revisit. I could see the retweets here, 28, so that means I missed a couple. So, but if the retweet count is the same as it was the day before, I know I don't have to capture that car. So it's, kind of a boring process, but it's a way to give everyone credit for the work they've done. Just double checking, monorail number 37. I'm going to close this out. Now I'm going to show you a live update of I'm saving the file right now. It takes about 15 or 20 seconds here. I'm going to show you a live update of how everyone gets credit for their retweets, okay? Where is it? Top retweeters. Here we go. As of this very instance, since the last time I ran the report, the top retweeter, Erhard Jr., has 29 retweets. We see Bob J. Dowling 2. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Down there in Florida. 28 retweets. Hose Monster and Lake Monster. 28 retweets each. Okay. And you can see in this yellow box, it says a total of 215 Twitter followers have made 590 retweets, and then it computes the average. So right now, this says 215 and 590 retweets, and just pay attention to some of these numbers. They're about to change. Now I go back to data. Now I'm going to go through and collect the monorails 36 and 35. This is just an example of how I'm updating the list. I have a macro that's called do everything. I'm going to run that right now. It's going through, it's capturing all the new users, and it's giving people credit for their cars by placing a 1 into a column. It's going to sum all the 1s going horizontally across for each user and recompute who the top tweeters are. Now, you see this number has changed. Now there's a total of 278 Twitter followers who have made 764 retweets. Now let's see. Look at this. Earnhardt Jr. He's now at 35. Hose Monsters at 34. Lake Monsters at 34. Bob J. Dowling is now at 31 because they have all been given credit from that data that I just captured directly from Twitter. So you can see this is a completely fair monorail / train system. It counts your retweets and it gives you credit. Now, because so many people have retweeted, the functional average is three retweets. So if you only have 2 retweets, you're not going to be seated on the next monorail. Now, you got to look at it this way. Let me go to my new Gothic train. All these people you see here in column O, okay, there's 213 people that need to get seated, okay? 213. I could put maybe 10 in one car. So 20 cars will go by, and I count that as one monorail, okay? So once I get done seating all of these people, if you still don't have 3 retweets to your credit, you're not going to be on the next train. Now, I mean, you could get 3 retweets pretty easily. All you have to do is look for my monorails, follow everyone in the list, and do the retweet. So that's basically what it is I do. And I think it's a fair system. And some of you had some questions about it, and hopefully I answered them. And I hope to see you guys out there. Don't forget, vote red this coming Tuesday. The 2018 midterm elections are very important.